Remember last week in a previous podcast we told you that sumo legend KONISHIKI was going to Dubai at the invitation of the king? Well, he went, and coming up, he shares some of the highlights of his amazing trip right here in the MetPod Radio and Video Report for Tuesday, April 13th, 2010. Right here on 76.1 Inter FM. We're on the phone with KONISHIKI. What's the story?
The story is Dubai, sir.
Dubai.
And Dubai is the story of the year.
Story of the year.
It was a weekend to celebrate the opening of a new racetrack in Dubai.
How did you get invited to this event? Because we understand there were only 600 VIPs from around the world who were invited.
Well, the person that coordinates the 50 people that came out of Japan, a great friend of mine, which you know, Ines, who's the original founder of Miss Universe Japan, right?
Ines Legrand you're talking about.
She was in charge of getting different personalities from Japan to come to this invitation by the king.
What was his name?
Sheikh Mohammed.
And he's the king of what?
UAE.
United Arab Emirates.
Yes.
How did you folks get there?
We use the Emirates.
How was that?
Oh man, they have like the best sitting. The king flew us over on all business classes, right? So
you're a big man. Did you have enough elbow room?
Well, there's enough. It's very comfortable. They have some good stuff on that plane, man. And I even went to see how the first class looked.
Yeah.
The first class seats is like a room.
Wow.
You can actually close the door.
KONISHIKI-san, we're short on time in this broadcast, but your entire story is in our podcast. But briefly, before we go, tell us a little bit about your hotel stay in what many people say is the world's best hotel, the Burj Al Arab.
It's incredibly unreal. You walk in and then right in the lobby there's this big waterfall thing coming through. You go up the escalator and they have fish tanks.
What was your room like?
Every room was a suite.
And what was the highlight of this trip?
Oh, I guess meeting the king, yeah.
And what was that like?
Well, he had like 50 bodyguards, but he shook my hand, so it felt good.
Did he know who you were?
I'm not too sure. Are you a sumo? Yeah, well, I'm an ex-sumo wrestler.
Of course. You can hear more about KONISHIKI's amazing trip to Dubai in our podcast. It's online now, and it's called
The MetPod.
The Tokyo MetPod.
Radio Report. The Tokyo MetPod. It's all about life in Tokyo at www.metpod.com.
Come get some of this.
And join us every morning for the MetPod Radio Report. I'm Kamasami Kong on 76.1
76.1
Inter FM.